I'm starting to realize I got to get right into the content because I'm scrolling what the topic is at the bottom, so I might as well just come right out and say it, right? Vey Johnson, that's the youngster you got to know, Cowboy fans. Watching this offense and these receivers work today, we knew that they liked him in the draft. We knew that they had a draftable grade on him out of Toledo, and he's one of the guys, it's a group of guys that they brought in that are just absolute burners. And I think the fact they brought in so many of those kind of guys means they want one to make the team. He's a burner. Reggie Davis out of Georgia is a burner. Jalen Guyton, UNT, and Allen, Texas. Stand up, Allen, Texas. Jalen Guyton's a burner. And I'm missing one. Devin Smith is a burner. Like, they got all these dudes that they're looking for somebody to take the top off. And I think Vey Johnson's going to be the one that makes the team. I think that's going to happen because just watching him today, I think he's looking smoother in the routes than I thought he would early in camp. And obviously, everything that I say on these first couple days is they're not going against the defense. They're not in pads. They're just running around out there. But he looks really good. That deep speed is really nice. The hands are looking good. He's changing direction in the routes pretty well. I think he's looking good. But the reason, even more than that I could see him being the guy, and we do this every year. We find a guy like Lance Lenore last year. It's like, they'll never cut Lance Lenore. They'll never, like, he's got to make the team. He's earned it. And we fall in love with one of these guys every year, and we think that they're going to make it, and a lot of times they don't. That could happen to Jon'Vea. Maybe he ends up being a practice squad guy. Maybe Guyton ends up being a practice squad guy. But I also noticed just watching practice, they pay attention to him. They pay a lot of attention to him. And when your head coach is noticing a guy and is kind of jumping in the drill to make sure that he's running a route right or that he's making a right read and he's kind of involving himself with him, you can tell that's the guy that they're interested in and a guy that they're pulling for. They want Vey Johnson to make this football team. And I hope he does, because I think that element on this team could be a lot of fun. Randall Cobb in the slot's a good route runner, shifty veteran. Amari Cooper can run. Michael Gallup has been a nice deep threat for a guy who's not a burner, but he was good with the double moves, and him and Dak were on the same page today on that deep ball. But just having that elite speed that Jon'Vea could bring, I think they want him to make it. And, it's going to be up to him. The receiver group, they'll play themselves out. We'll see which guys make the team and which won't, just based on what they do in camp. But that is the name to know, Vey Johnson. Also, one more, actually. Keep an eye on Chris Westry, undrafted corner out of Kentucky. I don't think they drafted him, right? Please. Westry. Pretty sure he was undrafted. Yeah, UDFA. But 6'4", runs a 4.3. Watching him as a gunner on punt drills, I'm interested. Because he's got all that length, and he's also got this speed and actually some quickness for a 6'4" guy that he would have made a bunch of tackles on a returner when they were just doing punt drills and punt return drills. So those are your two names to know today. Vey Johnson, Chris Westry, Tolo. 1053thefan.com. Check that website every day for these updates. And feel free to subscribe. I love you.